Hi there, awesome creators. I hope you've been having fun with your stitching. I thought I would teach you a little trick today about the thickness of the thread, because your embroidery kits come with lots of pre-cut lengths of thread, just like this one, which are actually made up of 6 little tinier, much thinner threads, which when all joined together they make a nice thick thread. And when you're learning embroidery especially, it can be really nice to have the thread thick because you can see what you're doing really easily, and it makes it a bit easier to get the hang of it. But sometimes you want to make thinner, more detailed patterns, and so it can be helpful to separate the threads so that you can do that. So all you have to do is grab the threads, however many you want to use, and you just pull them away from the other threads. Now they can get a little bit tangled up and messy when you're doing this, but if you try to grab 2 threads that are next to each other, that can be the trick to pulling them apart. If you need to get your mum or dad to help you with this one too, they'll probably be able to do that. So then you've got a nice thinner thread, and this one's even thinner, that you can use. It's especially good when doing things like writing words. So I thought I would show you that today. We might use this one that has got 4 strands. We'll thread it onto our needle. Pull it through, and we'll tie it up on the other end. This makes it very easy for the thread to stay tight right from the beginning. You can snip this bit off. I thought we could stitch some words, because sometimes with the thicker thread the words can be a bit frustrating to stitch because they're a bit more detailed than some other patterns that you might make. And for these words, I've literally grabbed a texture that my kids like to use for colouring in, and I've written on the fabric. You can use a texture that's the same colour as the thread that you're going to use if you want to, or you could use a texture that's a different colour and it might show through a little bit. Or if you're really careful, you could make the thread go exactly over where the texture mark is and you won't even see the texture underneath. And then you can stitch right around all the letters. So you can make a beautiful plaque to hang on the wall or give someone as a present. It can be a really special piece of work. You could also do it with a picture if you wanted to draw a picture on to help you know where you want to put the stitches. That's another really clever idea. And then you're going over it, kind of like colouring in or tracing, rather than making it up in your head as you go. The best part about creativity is that everybody's different and everybody likes to do it a different way. So because this thread is a little bit thinner, it still shows up really well, but it's not too big and bulky. Thanks for watching my little video. I hope I've inspired you to go and stitch up a storm. I'll see you soon.